Hey guys, we're on Illumination Channel. Today we're gonna play Frog. Frog is a point trick card game that is very similar to Scat, Preference, Zoe, or Hipset. So if you're able to play this kind of games, then it is easier for you to understand the card game Frog. The game is using a deck of 36 cards from 6 to aces. The superiority of cards is 6, 7, 8, 9, Jack, Queen, King, 10, Ace. And Frog is always played with 3 players, and the object is getting the most, the mo- is getting the highest amount of points in a game of multiple rounds multiple in a game of multiple rounds. The game can also end if 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 a certain amount of time will end. So deal. One of the players is giving everyone three cards, or giving everyone yeah everyone 3 cards. Then 3 cards are played. Oh wait, no, are placed onto the surface middle. Then each player is getting four cards. Alright, for this, each player is getting 3 cards at a time and 4 cards at a time. So yeah. Alright, so after each player getting 11 cards, the deal ends and the bidding begins. The leftmost player sitting near the dealer is the first player choosing. Everyone can say Frank, Chico, Grand, or Pass. Pass is just like in other card games. It's just meaning just means the player, not the player disagreeing with getting at least 60 points in the round. So yeah. And after each pass, the choice will go to the next player. I told you about the pass option. Now I'll tell you about the round times. There are three of them, just like in Scan. Oh no, but yeah, very similar to Scan. So I will start with Frog. Frog is Frog is a round. It's a round with the hearts uh, being the trump suit and cards replacement, which means that hearts are always the trump, and playing player will always the player who said pass. Oh wait, no, the player who said play will replace their 3 cards, usually the most used ones, with the buy-in cards. So yeah. Mm, next, round type is Chico. Chico is surrounded with spades, diamonds, or clubs being the trump suit. The playing player will. Oh, this is also a round without the card's replacement, so player can choose between spades, diamonds, and clubs. The chosen suit will will become a trump, and so into a trump, and they'll keep their cards in the hand, and the playing cards will still just lay on the surface middle. So yeah, and finally, brand. Brand is basically like frog, except there is no cards replacement. So yeah, and yeah, hearts are also trump suit in that round. So yeah, um, the the player who did the player who said a who said a round type instead of pass will win in the bidding, and after each choice after each choice of player and after each choice after every choice the bidding ends and the gameplay begins. It's basically works like in other trick taking card games, and there is actually absolutely no difference. So yeah, if you're able to play trick taking card game, literally any of them, then it is easier for you to understand the gameplay of the card game Frog. the the leftmost player sitting near the dealer is the first player putting a card. Each each opponent must follow the suit. If they are not having the suit, they must put a trump suit. If they cannot follow the suit and put the trump suit, then they must put any card of their choice. And the owner of the highest card wins the trick and starts the next one. And players are playing until losing every card. At 10, the gameplay ends and the point counting begins. The last aspect of this game. So before telling you about it, I need to tell you about the value of cards and points. Sixes, sevens, eights, and nines are 0 points. Jacks are 2 points. Queens are 3 points. Kings are 4 points. Tens are 10 points, and aces are 11 points. So if if the if playing player will successfully get at least 60 points, then then those 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 points that were the then the points each point that the player got in the round are subtracted by 60 and then multiplied by the round type number. If it's if the if playing player said said frog in the bidding, the number will be 1, which means that nothing will change. Chico uh, Chico is 2 and Grand is 4. You probably you're probably you're probably not understanding what I'm saying, so tell you the I will tell you an example. So Demon got 70 points, which means that 70 points are subtracted by 60. 70 minus 60 is 10. Then those 10 points are multiplied with 4 because Demon said grand in the beginning. And 10 multiplied by 4 is 50. Those 50 points are the overall amount that will apply to points needed for the win, for the game win. So yeah, and yeah, that's how it works. Also, if if playing if playing player will get less than 60 points in the round, then every point, then then all of the points will go to each opponent. So, for example, Demon got 50 points with subtraction and multiplication, but got less than 60 points in the round with tricks. Then those 50 points are going to each opponent, while Demon is getting 0 points. And finally, if points are equal, at least 60 points of for each player, then then everyone will get 0 points. So yeah. Alright, I think I told you everything about this game. Also, after after some amount of rounds, the game will end. The owner of the highest amount of points wins. The game can also go until until a certain time going uh, until a certain time ending. Uh, for example, players started to play in in 5 hours, and they agree pl- end end playing in 6 hours, which means that they have exactly 1 hour to 1 hour to 1 hour of getting points. After that, after 1 hour ending, the owner of the highest amount of points wins. So yeah. Alright, I think I told you everything about this game. I hope you now know how to play Frog. I hope you enjoyed and liked this video. And I have nothing else. I have nothing else to say. So goodbye.